Welcome back, folks, and today we're going to take this Super 7 Mumm-Ra and this Turtles of Grayskull Slacker. You see I got my water boiling, we're going to cook their ass up, and we're going to make a Motu Origins version of Mumm-Ra. And I'm going to take it through all the steps, everything I got to do. Now with any figure, it all starts with the pieces that are available to me, and this Mumm-Ra comes with a lot. We're going to end up using them heads, we're going to use them feet, we're going to use them hands, we're going to probably use that skirt right there, all the wrapping around the body, we're going to use all that. I'm going to probably use them wristbands and that armband, I'm going to cut that shit off. And that emblem, I got something for that. We ain't going to use that, but I got something that'll work. But between all them pieces, we're going to strip the body down, put them in the water, make the plastic nice and soft so I can be able to work them pieces. Same thing with Slacker, which all I got to do with him is just take them feet right off the ankles. And that's it. Everything else, you can take it apart without having to put him in the water. So now it's time to go to the next step. I got everything separated. You can see right here, this is just a basic layout. You know what I mean? I gotta Dremel that head out, which I'm gonna show you all in a minute. Other than that, I gotta Dremel that sticker right there off the vest, which I'll show you how that's done. And then Dremel out all these pieces I cut off the body. You know what I mean? So I could be able to slip them on that Slacker body. Other than that, that's it with that. Now with that emblem, like I said, I got these water slides that I ordered off of eBay a year ago that I did on my first Mumm-Ra that I used with the Skeletor body. But we're gonna make him bigger. I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna put it on him, the cape, I'm gonna work that on there, the hands, I'm gonna make them fit up in the body. And those two bottom parts of the ankles, I gotta color that in gold. So right here, I got my Dremel. I'm gonna get ready to Dremel all that out, which I highly recommend y'all buy a Dremel. If you don't got one, this is the best tool in your arsenal for customizing. Now right here, I painted them gold, and then with the feet right there, I Dremeled in the inner part of the top part right there, just to give it more room to move forward. You know what I mean? When he's standing up straight, I don't want his ass to fall over. So right here, I started Dremeling that sticker off, because they got that shit on there so good, goof off ain't gonna get it. You gotta hit that shit up with the Dremel nice and light. You know what I mean? You don't wanna go too deep in there. And then right there, you see, I got all that shit off. I just gotta put some goof off on it. And right here, folks, I put the goof off on it just to clean it up a little bit. That shit looks good. And then right here, I got my water slides. So I'm gonna use my X-Acto knife, cut one out, put it in the water, put that shit on there. And then those two little spikes, I'm gonna cut him down and glue them on, put all the pieces together, and then I did Dremel out the hole where the neck peg goes in, just a little bit bigger so it'll fit. But here it is, folks. We got Motu Origins Mumm-Ra, and I absolutely love how he came out. We're gonna take a look at it from top to bottom, just like every other figure. But looking at him right there, you won't be able to tell that he had that faker type of sticker on it. Right there from the bottom of the feet, the gold went good, and then right there, the skirt went on perfect, followed by all the different wraps around the body. The wrist bracelets went on there real nice. Same thing with the arm bracelet, and then the wraps around the arm all look great. I had to cut the pegs down just a tiny bit to get them right there to fit in the arms perfect. But right there on the back of the body, everything looks perfect. When I do any type of custom, my end goal is to try to make it look like I bought it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think I hit the mark. Right there with the cape on, it turned out just how I wanted it to. I'm highly satisfied. Little things I had to do also, for the skirt, I had to cut the inner part of it just so it could fit right there around the waist. But other than that, that's it. If any of y'all got questions on this, just leave them in the comments. I'm glad to help a brother out. You know what I mean? We're all in this together, and making customs is fun. As y'all can tell, I obviously enjoy doing this shit, and I want y'all to enjoy it too. Right here, I want to put Mumm-Ra next to all the other custom Motu Origins Thundercat crossover figures that I've done so far. And that Lion-O vest, that was a suggestion from yall 9204. He suggested using the Clamp Champ vest, and there it is, brother. I used it, and I love the way that shit looks. I just had to alter it a little bit, and that's it. There's my Lion-O, my Panthro, and all the other bad guys, which I didn't show you all that other one Slife right there in the back. I did his ass real quick while making this video, just so I could complete all the bad guys. You know what I mean? I still gotta put a little bit of work in him. But there he is, folks. That's all the custom figures that I've done so far. Besides that one right there, I bought that off Mega Custom X. That is the Faker Lion-O, which I'll go over in another video. But for all these, I got some more coming. All the good guys, my good friend Lunar Eclipse Customs, he's gonna redo Panther, Lion-O, and the other two good guys so I can get ready for that Super 7 playset coming. I need that cat's lair. But until then, I hope y'all learned something today with making that Motu Origins Custom Mumm-Ra.
Mr. Home Arcade, don't you mean kit bash, not customize? All you did was just mix some pieces together. That's called a kit bash, don't you know, Mr. Home Arcade?
I'm not trying to hear that shit. I did put some paint on them ankles. You seen that gold? But that brings up a good thing I want to go over. Right here, you can see all these customs that I've done. A whole bunch of them, which yes, I did use kit bashing involved, but I also had to paint some parts on the majority of these figures. 90% of them is kit bash mixed with paint application. Therefore, I customized the shit. You know what I mean? Another reason I bring all this up is because a couple weeks ago, I tuned into a live stream where a couple fellas was just talking about random shit, and I heard my name come up. And a buddy of mine on there said that I've been banging out a whole bunch of customs left and right. Granted, most of them are kit bashing mixed with a little bit of paint applications. And the way that he said it, you know what I mean? I kind of took offense to the shit. You know what I mean? Act like I don't be putting that work in, you know what I mean? Let me show y'all something real quick. All this shit, all this random mess of shit everywhere, that's cause I'll be putting that work in with all these pieces. There's a body that needs to go right there, which if you're watching this out, that's your pile of bodies stacking up. But like I was saying, all this stuff right here, I buy all the pieces of every color, so many multiple figures, so I don't gotta paint the shit. You know what I mean? Makes it a lot easier. That's how I'm able to bang out 5 customs in a day. You know what I mean? Real easy, in a couple hours, because I keep my shit organized. Yes, I need to clean all this shit up. As you can see right here, all this shit is in its place. I need random bodies. There they are right there. And then I even got more bodies right here. Whole bunch of them bitches. But yeah, I gotta clean all this stuff up. So yeah, that definitely helps me with customizing figures without having to paint it. But if I gotta get down and dirty, I got all these paint markers right there. Even more right there. And if I gotta customize, cut down a figure, X-Acto knife, glue, I got all the tools of the trade. All the weapons, everything I need. So don't say that I'm not a customizer just because I do a lot of kit bashing. You know what I mean? I put that work in. And there it is, folks. Everything is nice and neat and in its place. So when it's time for me to customize some more figures, I know what I need and I get it done fast and efficient. Just like if you customize a car. I take a car, a Honda, I add some accurate pieces on it, paint that bitch up. I customize that shit, right? Same thing with this. But let me just show you some examples real quick on the different, I guess, levels of customizing. Right here, I got 5 figures in front of your ass. I'm gonna go over each one real quick. This one right here, straight kit bashing. I didn't have to paint shit on his ass, just put the pieces on. These 3 right here, kit bashing mixed with some painting. I would call that customizing, right? Just what I thought. That first guy right there, I painted the chest and I painted the belt. Ronald McDonald painted the head, his ass painted the vest, painted the belt, all that stuff. With him right there, that's a straight customize. I had to paint the whole body. The feet, the arms, the legs, all that shit. You know what I mean? If I gotta get it in, I will get it in. But like a long story short, there you go. There's different examples, levels to the shit, right? And beyond the kit bashing, as you see with Mumm-Ra, a lot of times I gotta alter pieces to make them bitches fit the right way. And that's where the Dremel and the X-Acto knife come into play. But with like all them pieces down there, all these different figures, a lot of these ones, yeah, I paint and I kit bash. And then you got them people out there that, you know what I'm saying, they want to 3D print stuff, paint it up, and then paint the body parts to match it. Just because you don't got all these disposable bodies like I do, don't mean that me and you ain't doing the same shit. I just try to make it easier on my ass. To make a long story short, kit bashing, customizing, it's all the same shit to me, as long as you add some paint on it. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you like what you saw, do my ass a favor and drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it. It ain't gonna hurt you, is it? Come on now. go ahead and hit the button. I know you asked me to hit the button. Hit that goddamn button, drop a like. All right, I'm out of here.